Welcome to New Generation Mentoring with Drs. Moses Toffa and Rejoice Makauze. We are a mentoring program that is dedicated to mentor society, especially our children, with the goal to take them back to the path of morality and godliness. And our motto is back to morality, back to God. Today, I want to take this opportunity to explain what we really do as New Generation Mentoring. But let me start with sharing with you some of the observations that we made that inspired and challenged us to start New Generation Mentoring. Now, we looked at where society is standing today in terms of morality and godliness, and where society stood some years back in terms of morality and godliness. And we realized that the gap is shocking. We cannot continue to go down this tragic path as a society. We need to turn the corner and go back to morality and godliness. We also realized that today many parents do not have the time to sit down with their children and guide them, especially because they are busy with their work and other income generating projects. And we realized that this is a tragic path for society to go, because you can acquire material riches for your children, but if you are going to allow the devil to mentor your children because you are not available, then that is going to reverse this good work that you would have done to acquire material riches for your children, because your child is not only your child biologically, but in terms of the values that the child holds. That's why scripture says that you are the daughters of Sarah if you do good, which means that you are not the daughters of Sarah biologically, but because of what you do, because of how you behave. So we need to take our children back to the path of morality and godliness. But even if you are not a believer, morality alone is good to guide you. Yes, it's not just about believing. So this is not about people who believe. It's about those who believe and those who do not believe, but must be guided by morality. So we also realize that governments cannot reverse this rot that we are seeing today. Some of the governments are the ones that are actually enacting legislations to promote wickedness, to promote values that are immoral. Civil society is not going to do that. It is going to take you and me to sit down and mentor each other and mentor our children and guide our children. So we are rolling out this mentoring program. One track is for children, and within that track there are different age groups, and the other track is for parents and guardians. So we mentor children, we also mentor parents on how to raise children who are rooted in morality and godliness. So for now, we are just sharing our ideas with you. But when the time comes for us to roll out the program, we will let you know. And we will let you know what we teach under each program, so that we have a comprehensive understanding of who we are. But I can assure you that this is going to be a turning point for many children. We are going to repossess our children from the kingdom of darkness. Many of our children are bound by the kingdom of darkness in terms of the values which they uphold today. Some of them are into drugs. Some of them are bullies. Some of them are into prostitution. I listened to Tendai Biti, the former finance minister, who was saying that I always see children who are carrying other children on the back. He was talking about children getting pregnant or getting married when they are still children. There is chaos in this world. And we cannot continue to shy away from this. We cannot continue to be ashamed to say, no, this is wrong. So we believe that the greatest conversation that we must have today is the conversation about morality. We need to go back to the moral pillars of society. I can assure you that those who are going to live years from now, they will be living in a world that is terrifying, that is frightening. You would not want to bring a child in that world because you are scared. If I bring a child in such a world, what will happen to this child? This child will become a prostitute, will become a satanist, will become a drug addict because of what is happening there. We are going to get to a point where it will be dangerous to send your child to the nearest shopping center. It is a tragic future, I can assure you. So if you are a parent who is committed to see children who are rooted in morality and godliness, this is the program that you need to enroll your child. You also need to enroll yourself because we do this through the lens of Scripture. And I can assure you, God gave us a sound understanding of doctrine. So we talk about morality, but from the perspective of sound doctrine. And say, let's go back to morality and to godliness. And I can assure you, we don't apologize to anyone. We cannot apologize to the king of darkness and say, no, we can't say these things. We say these things in broad daylight. The world is going towards a tragic direction. If you have a son, a daughter, I can assure you, you must be concerned with what is happening out there. But since we cannot change the entire world, because scripture are very clear, this is a wicked world. We cannot make it righteous. What we need to do is to equip our children with the knowledge, with the skills, with the strength, with the understanding that will enable them to resist the fiery darts of the wicked one, who is seeking to recruit them into wicked values. So your child will go to a school where things happen that are not good. But because this child is grounded, that child is not going to be carried away. New Generation Mentoring with Dr. Moses Topher and Joyce Makaudze. God bless you.